Dolly Parton just made a surprising admission. She can't bring herself to write new songs right now because the grief from losing her husband Carl Dean 3 months ago is still too raw. She opened up about this on Khloe Kardashian's podcast, Khloe in Wonderland, saying, "My husband passed away 3 months ago. There are several things that I've wanted to start, but I can't do it." Dolly explained that the ideas are still coming to her, but the emotional weight is too much right now. "I'm just coming up with such wonderful, beautiful ideas, but I think I won't finish it. I can't do it right now because I got so many other things." She went on to say, "I can't afford the luxury of, getting that emotional right now. There are times like that, things like that will stall you a little bit, but I'll write something else though if it comes. I'm just putting that all on hold." She also shared in the interview that she's kind of put a pause on her songwriting for a little while because she's got so many other things going on and she doesn't want to write songs just for the purpose of writing them. She wants to feel like she's got something worth saying. She emphasized living on spiritual and creative energy, always wanting to make things happen, and believing she'd be sinning if she didn't make the most of what God gave her. "I'd rather wear out than rust out," she said. Now, this revelation comes after Carl passed away in Nashville on March 3rd at the age of 82. Dolly announced it with a simple Instagram post. "Carl and I spent many wonderful years together. Words can't do justice to the love we shared for over 60 years. Thank you for your prayers and sympathy." Fans poured in support right away, but many felt heartbroken for her, given how much her music has drawn from her personal life over the years, and how this loss could shift things in ways that no one expected. In the days following, Dolly gave a few updates on how she's been coping. She said she's holding up and doing as well as one can after being with and loving somebody for 60 years. But she's having to figure out how to be without him since they've been together for so long, and her faith has been central to getting through that. Of course, she's a person of faith, and even though she lost him on this earthly plane, she'll miss him every day and has to learn new patterns and habits, but she knows she'll see him again and that he's in God's arms now. There's a part of her that's happy he's at peace now, at least, but there's also a part that will miss him forever and long for him every day for the rest of her life. He's still in her heart and memories, and that keeps her going. To mark what would have been their 59th wedding anniversary on May 30th, Dolly visited the church in Ringgold, Georgia, where they got married back in 1966. She said they would always go down there around their anniversary every year, so she went back to take a picture on the same steps at the same church, even though her beloved husband wasn't there. Now, Carl stayed out of the public eye throughout their marriage. They met back in 1964 at a laundromat in Nashville when she was 18 and he was 21, and they got married 2 years later. He wasn't involved in the music business at all. He loved music, but was more to himself and preferred the farm and barn over crowds, except when it came to her. Dolly told Khloe that they were different people, but so similar in ways that made them perfect together, compatible on so many things, and they just got along great for 61 years. Privacy was a big part of why it lasted. It certainly had a lot to do with it, she said. Now, this pause in songwriting hits hard because Dolly's been a force in country music forever, with classics like Jolene, inspired by Carl, and 9 to 5 that fans have connected with deeply. Many fans who were looking forward to new music feel a little disappointed, but they totally understand the need to prioritize her healing and grief during this difficult time, sending prayers and support all from around the world. It's clear just how much people want Dolly to take the time that's needed, and they'll be ready and waiting when she's ready to release new music.